Hi everyone, welcome to Hilltop View Journals. Today I am tackling day 23 of the collaboration with rachandbellacrafts, the My Daily Spread. We are getting close to that 30-day mark now, and I'm not going to lie, it's really challenging to do something and get things ready every day, but I am enjoying it at the same time, and I hope that you are enjoying following along too. So it's a flip cascade, and the prompt is lesson I'm learning. Well, I've got 3 lessons here, lessons I'm learning, and what I've done is I've used the structure of my journal for the cascade. So I've just got 4 pages here, and then I've got labels on the side. So this is really simple. It won't take long to do. It's just one way of interpreting the prompts, and it seemed to suit my journal quite well. So that's why I went ahead and did it this way. So please join me to see how I made this, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Really quick and simple one for this cascading, what's it called? Lesson I'm learning and flip cascade. Okay, so this is my interpretation of the prompt. I'm certainly learning that I'm really struggling with a daily challenge. Yeah, it's hard going, and I got to make this super quick, super simple. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am using the structure of my signature as the cascade. And what I didn't want to do is to have cascading flips that I'd have to decorate every single flip, because that's just going to take too long, and I don't know, I haven't got the patience. I needed something really, really simple. So this is the idea I've come up with. So I'm going to use my signature pages as the cascade. So you can see there I've got 4. This is going to be the front, the bit I'm going to decorate. Then I'm going to have labels on these 3 of the lessons that I'm learning during this collaboration. One of them, don't do it again. I'm just joking, but you know, seriously, 30 days, it's a lot. So yeah, so that's going to be decorated, and then I'm going to have 3 labels of the lessons I'm learning along the way. And so these pages won't be decorated, they're part of the journal, and other things will be going on them. As you can see, I've got quite a few pages there, but they'll just have those labels on the side. So maybe those labels won't make any sense to what I put on those other journal pages, but that doesn't matter, because I'm just doing what is right for right now. I hope you can keep up with me on that one. And what I'm going to do is first decorate the top page. And I tell you what I need to do as well, is I don't know whether I'm going to keep this as a pocket or not. So I'm just going to cut that off a little bit, because it is starting to irritate me, and I know I'm going to get annoyed with it because it's going to flap in the way. So if that is then a pocket, it won't interfere with this page. And that's the idea. Okay, I got temporarily distracted. Right, I've got these lovely flowers here, so I want to use those, and then I want something else on there and a label. Lessons. Is it lessons or lesson? Oh, a lesson I'm learning. Well, mine's going to be several. I think you can forgive me for that, can't you? Yes, of course you can. So I'm going to have several lessons going on my page, or my flip cascades. And my hay fever is still playing up, so I may have to loudly sneeze, or if I remember to stop the video every now and again, just this itching, my nose, my eyes, seems to be worse this year. I don't know why. Probably because I've been up the woodland today, which has been lovely, spending time with my dad. And that's one of the lessons I've learnt today. or during this collaboration, is life just can't go on hold just because you're doing a challenge. You got to work with it, and life has got to carry on, and you can't put things off, really. And maybe you've got to prioritise, and it wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't come on and create today. I'm pretty certain that there are plenty of other people online doing this challenge, and you would enjoy their videos. But of course, I'm doing this to get back into YouTube. I'm doing this to learn new skills, to be challenged. I'm doing this to keep a record of what I'm doing. That's why I generally use YouTube, is that I can remember what I've made, because believe it or not, whatever I make, I don't remember. I look at some things and I think, well, how did I make that? If I haven't recorded it, I haven't got a hope of remembering, which is a bit daft, really, but that is the honest truth. If I didn't look at my my videos, then I wouldn't remember what I've done. Now, I don't know, I don't like that there. There she goes, she's flapping already. I do actually like that. Okay, so that's what it's going to be. No messing around today. Straight in there. And putting into practice the lessons I'm learning, which by the time I journal them out now, you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. So I don't want to go over too much. Oh, I made a mess there now. We got glue everywhere. It's been a very busy weekend, quite a difficult weekend, because we had a funeral of a really good friend's daughter who was 21, who passed away in Australia a couple of weeks ago, a car accident, and it's been very emotional and difficult time for the whole community. And it really does put into perspective life and how fickle it is. And I'm so thankful because I've got my sons at home. My eldest has come home to spend the weekend. He's been here since Thursday. Today is Saturday. He's going home tomorrow. Because obviously my boys are very affected by the passing of this lovely girl, Annie, because they have grown up with her, gone on holidays, spent time together. It's just, yeah. Life is so short. I think another important thing that I'm learning during this challenge is that, you know, your crafting is supposed to be fun. And it's so easy sometimes to forget that. especially if you share a lot on social media and have an online presence, yes, it can be quite overwhelming at times. So I've certainly fallen into that trap a couple of times. Okay, so that's the top of the page. So what I need to do is create my labels, and I'm going to use my letter stamps. Now I've got them here. So these are my letter stamps. And they're great because you can make whole words out of them. So I'm going to play with these now and make my labels, and I'll be straight back. So I've got my labels, and as I was doing these, I was just thinking about how grateful I am for everything I've got, and just how happy my kids make me, and just feeling for my friend who has lost her beautiful daughter, and feeling grateful and extremely sad at the same time. And I think that's what journaling is all about. It's being able to put those thoughts down, to be able to process them, try and make sense somehow, although nothing makes sense when tragedy like this happens. So, yeah. So the first one I've got now, I've got to decide on which way the letters go. So I think I will have them like that, I think. Yeah. So keep it simple. The easier you make this, the better. Just to be able to keep going. And that's exactly the same in life as well. The simpler my life is, the more joy I feel. So if I fill my life full of complications, I don't know where I am. Use what you have. That can be what you've got in terms of your stash, energy, but most importantly, time. Use what time you've got left. Use what you have. Don't keep on thinking about when everything's perfect. And then the last one, ditch perfection. And that's a really, really important one for me. Because sometimes we put things off because we haven't quite got everything in order. So we don't actually do what we need to do because we don't think we've quite got it right. Well, you may run out of time. So there we are. That is my cascading flips. So I've used the structure of my journal to actually create the flips. And that will go over there, so when that opens you'll just see those three there. And I can journal about these now. I can journal about these. I could journal on these pages if that was the type of journal I had, but I'll journal in my daily journal about these things and what they mean to me. And I hope that's given you a little bit of an idea of what you can do for day 23 of my daily spread. So of course I've got to add something else as I come to the end of my video. And just as a reminder, for day 23, you've got the wonderful Wendy Townsend, and you've also got the fabulous Lilac and Thyme Crafts to watch to see how they tackle this prompt. And I know they're going to do a sterling job. And it'll be interesting to see how we've all thought about this and decide to what to create in our journals, because I think it's a lot of fun when people do things differently. So please do go and check out their videos. Their YouTube channels will be linked in my description box. And I do apologise if this has been, quite a sort of sombre video today, but generally that is where I am at the minute. It's been a difficult weekend, watching people suffer in their grief, and I'm very fortunate that I've been able to support my friend and the family and all the family and loved ones that came together to celebrate a beautiful life. So yes, needed to keep it simple today. Use up stuff on my desk, stop trying to get things perfect, and make the most of things. And I hope to see you in the next video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.